Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is John Honey. I'm glad to have you here. So as I had promised earlier, I was supposed to do a part 2 of the video, the Attorney General. So here is the part 2. Kindly consider subscribing and consider joining the community. Thank you so much. If you're coming back for the second or third time, I'm really glad to have you here. Guys, let's get straight into the application. I'm using Chrome as my browser, and when you are typing in, just type in eCitizen, because that's where we're going. So when you get to eCitizen, just go there. It opens up, then you sign in. If at all you've not signed up for this, just consider signing up. It's what you will see is this dashboard, and this is how the dashboard looks like from the phone. So the dashboard in the PC will be different, but this one looks like this. And in the dashboard, you're going to look for the Office of the Attorney General, and then get services. So once you get services, in the home page of the Office of the Attorney General, you're going to see these services. Ours is going to be the registration of marriage, so we will go direct into that to avoid eating up so much of your time and elongating this video. So ours was a civil, so we will go right into it. But however, you will notice that for all the marriage needs, that you will just go to the Office of the Attorney General. So ours was by notice. A marriage by notice occurs once the public has been notified that these two people intend to get married. So in this case, let's go. Ours was by notice. So once you've clicked on notice, this is what you're going to see. This is what you're going to find, and these are the details. You really need to go through this, but let's just jump into. Okay, let me just go through them. So for civil marriages, you will have to complete the application form online, as you're doing right now, and you're going to attach the following documents. That is, copy of the national ID, or valid passport or valid alien card for refugees, copy of birth certificate, one colored passport size photo for each applicant, copy of death certificate if at all your partner is deceased. In the case that you're a widow or widower, the applicant is a widow or a widower, a copy of divorce decree absolute if the partner had been married before and is divorced. So there must be evidence of divorce, and in this case, the evidence of divorce is a copy of a divorce decree absolute issued by the court. The next thing is a sworn affidavit to confirm marital status. This is for everyone. Okay, and it will vary according to your circumstance or to your status. So in this case, a sworn affidavit to confirm your marital status in the event the divorce decree or death certificate is more than 2 years old. However, you still have to sign an affidavit. Copies of identity cards or valid passports for the two witnesses. So each partner is going to have their 2 witnesses. Kindly go check out the other video. It's going to be in the end card of this video. copies of identity card or valid passport for the 2 witnesses. That is, you must provide them. So before you make this application, kindly consider taking having the copies of your NINI. They should be in PDF form, because in this application, for you to upload a document, it must be in PDF. So the applicant shall be required to pay a notice fee of Kenyan shillings 600 on the online platform upon approval of the application. So once they've approved your application and there is nothing that is impeding your registration of marriage, you're going to be required to pay 600 shillings for your marriage, for the registration of, or for the notice, sorry. So once you've paid that, a notice is issued, and the notice will run for 21 days. And in this case, after the lapse of the 21 days, parties are required to book an appointment on the application platform to appear for the interview and verification. After you finished filling in the form, what happens is that you download it, sign it, and then scan it. Then you will attach it somewhere. We'll do it. It must be in PDF. So upon successful completion of the interview, parties will be required to pay a fee of Kenya shillings 3,300 on the online platform, after which they will be booked for solemnization of the marriage. Are we together till that point? I hope that I do not sound like a teacher. Sitaki kukua na sound kama mwalimu. So after that, they give you the time frame. So the time frame is 30 to 90 days. 30 days for the notice. I know you might not understand why it takes 90 days for the notice, because I realized, like our NINI application was approved at night, and we also paid for the amount at night. So you can have your application approved today, but then again you pay later. So this applies these 30 days, like you might pay today, but your notice, like today is on Sunday, you might get approval and pay. So they will go to their systems and just see who's completed the application. So that might happen maybe on midweek, the following week, in the case that you've applied like during the weekend, since government offices are not open during weekends. So the application might the notice might start running maybe from Thursday. And what happens is that when it starts running, after it lapses, you yourself should book for your interview. So as we did book, but again we forgot and got the notification that we were supposed to go there after the date had gone by. So let's go to next. This I believe will be the third slot. So let's get to the third one. It shows the registration. In this slot, it indicates registration, and in registration you should indicate where you're going to do your wedding. And in this case, we intended to do ours in Nairobi, but I'm seeing that doesn't give you much choice, because I'm not the one who did apply. And then we are going to go to the next portion in this lot of registration, and that is where do you intend for the marriage itself to be undertaken. Is it in the office or a garden? The registrar's office. So ours was at the registrar's office. So there we go. Next, you're going to go to number 4. Number 4 indicate who is the applicant. So I'm a lady. So let's assume I'm the bride. And then next. So you're going to give the details of your partner. Let's say my partner is 40. And then indicate whether they are married or not. In this case, he's a bachelor, must be a bachelor. 2, 5, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not his number. And the email, let's just use mine, Honey June. Don't want to expose him over here. And the residence, place of residence, embark. Then county of residence, Nairobi. Sub-county of residence, Embakasi. Occupation, he is a dog trainer. So you have to indicate whether the parents of your partner are alive or dead. So in this case, let me just indicate unknown, because I wouldn't want to put his information out there. And also let me just indicate unknown to see what happens next. So, and then now here are my details. So let's say verify. And then you have to indicate whether you've been married before. In this case, I have not, so I'm a spinster. And then let's indicate the number, my number. We don't have noodles, Farel. So here's my number. It's not the actual number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hope this is not someone's number. And then my email again. But you have to indicate your partner's email. In this case, I'm just using mine because mine is on the public domain on YouTube. So residence, you might be living together, might be living apart. At the time of us getting married, we were living together. And then county of residence, Nairobi. And then sub-county, Embakasi again. And then occupation, advocate of the High Court. And then okay, I will give information. My father is alive. So my father's first name is John. His second name is Mushira. Mushira, not Mushira. Mushira. Mushira means mtu wa makesi in Kikuyu. Likes arguing a lot. And last name is Karanja. My father is a carpenter. And he lives in Nakuru. Then we go to my mother's information. I'm grateful she's alive as well. So my mother's name is Catherine. My mother's first name is Catherine. Second is Wanja. Third is Wahome. And then she's a business lady who lives in Nairobi. I don't know whether it indicated Nakuru or Nairobi, but doesn't matter because it's a mock application. You have to be careful with what you're filling in. So let's go to next. You have to indicate your witnesses' names. So let me just come up with my witness. Let's say Jane Doe. Then bridegroom witness, sorry, let's say John Doe. It doesn't have to be specifically a gent, but let me just use this. Then this will be Jane Doe. And then we go to next. So when you get here, as you can see, you're required to attach the documents. This is where you upload your documents. So you have to attach them separately. And actually, one thing that I've realized with this thing is that the sizes matter. So I don't know whether I have a small document that could attach. Let's finishing uploading. As you can see, you now get to the notice. So